Hey y'all, this is Dual Rotor Helicopter, again, with another TABG review. I am supposed to be doing homework right now, but naturally I'll be watching TABG. This is going to be a review of Carnwennan? Carnwennan. A guy I fought quite a few times a while ago, so I'm pretty excited for seeing how well he plays. Just from... I watched, like, the first, 20 seconds of Yo's video thus far, so I know that he's a high level, which is not surprising. It looks like he has not only a 90-minute video of actual raw gameplay, he's also tried to analyze how well he did and what mistakes he might have made. And so I'm excited for that, and I'm excited to see how well it lines up with what I believe. Now, I saw from the thumbnail of Gyo's video, he does use MG42, so I'm proud. I'm honored. But I'm excited. Let's get into it.
But, welcome to whatever the hell this is going to be.
I'm assuming the frame rate you're seeing is accurate to what I'm seeing.
The proverbial millstone of content.
Oh, that fucking reminds me. The proverbial millstone of content. What a fucking... This guy really does play TABG. But yeah, I have a sweat towel here, and it's so I can do this, right? Without doing this, or doing this whole video. I'll be doing both anyway, but... I have my vents closed, it's hot in here. But the only problem with opening my window is it has no screen on it. It's not like it'd stop anyone, but it would stop mosquitoes from flying into my fucking room.
I just reached the 1,000-hour threshold.
Good shit. B reached that a while ago. Sorry if that was loud. I'm excited to hear it. And I know I fought you, a while ago. I haven't seen you in game for a while, and so... It was a surprise seeing Carnwennan in my comments at some point, just out of the fucking blue. But I'm excited. This should be good. Don't get my fucking hopes up for nothing.
However, I do not consider myself good.
God damn it.
I've been playing since the original April Fool's release.
I have not.
I can probably tell you counting on one hand how many times I have actually done solos. As you probably may have noticed already, I'm fond of yapping, especially if it's to myself.
Oh no.
So I'll try to offer as much helpful insight or just commentary as possible.
How horrible.
But,
he's talking.
Anyone just in the recording booth right now, feel free to skip through whatever the fuck you want. I am not going to be...
Listen, I skip through a lot of beat or gameplay. I skip through a lot of other people gameplay because they don't talk at all. They get really boring. As long as you're talking ADHD interesting, I'll stay.
And if the hyper launch could be removed from the game, that it should, I 100% agree.
I don't think it... Okay. You shouldn't super launch. I'll leave it at that. I don't think I'd like it to be removed from the game, but I'd rather the pads just spawn in after the game starts. Because there are times when... You know, I played a lot with a lot of people, and Swagatonic, motherfuckers like that, they'll go cross-map and go kill people at factory whenever we do our area longbow industry. And without super launching, I could physically never get to him to save him if his ass dies. And even with super launching, it's insanely fucking hard. And so I like the ability to move cross-map as long as you know this little tech. You know, if you don't think super launching should be in the game, do you think surfing should be in the game? Do you think hitting the ground, not breaking your leg should be in the game? It brings up a lot of things. And to any of those, you can have your own opinions. That's all right. I just wish that you weren't able to do it off the start of the game, because it's unfair for more experienced players who couldn't reach the launch pad. It's unfair for new players who had no clue, and they won't find out until 500 hours. And for all of us, it was easy to find that out, because we only had to worry about Saltique. But for newer and newer players, if everyone starts super launching, the second they land, they die. They probably won't even make it through Gulag, and then they have to sit in the lobby for another 5 minutes. 250 seconds. That's to say that I wish it wasn't here. I wish it wasn't like this. And apparently they tried fixing it, but they just somehow couldn't. I don't get it, but spaghetti code.
Launching it.
You're going Shaq? I like the angle. You could likely aim a little lower, but that's good.
The cabin?
Again, you shouldn't super launch.
Immensely, that was a terrible judge of distance.
Oh no, it's almost like you're gonna have to wait for the loot to spawn anyway.
But yeah, I think just
I like the looting.
way shit.
Holy shit, the ADHD.
That's very sexy.
You don't have to do that. You could press 2 and then right-click the MG42 instead of having to drag out the crossbow. You know, actually, if you want, you can, since you've already looted the whole thing, they're gonna have to take a while to look for loot, because they think this looks regular. You could, oh, I thought you had a fire grenade. I was gonna say, you can just fire grenade it and back off. Was there not a guy on the roof? Was there a guy? I thought there was a guy on the roof.
You flash that side?
Okay. Why are you fighting it like this? I wish you would, you know there's a guy here. You know he's pushing you. You don't know what gun he has. Throw a cage grenade onto the side of the shack. Just throw it right here. Climb onto the roof and go shoot him from above. That way you can continually shoot at him without him hiding behind this, like, easily scalable cover.
You flash that side? Yep.
Yeah, that shouldn't have worked.
He could have killed me instantly then.
And again, why do you get on the roof? It's in case you had a fucking Mossberg.
Bad. I need to retreat here to...
Put away your gun. Good shit. If you need, you can cage. Reloading your crossbow.
Oh,
Right then? I don't agree with it entirely, but no, I doubt he sees you. Not good range for an MG, but...
Okay, we lock him down.
This is a bad fight.
Oh, that was...
Yeah, I wish you'd have better target priority. And, like, here's the thing. This is a fight you take, 100%. Take it after you heal to full. They will pick each other up, but currently, no one's actually... You can kill everyone here. Typically, I'd say kill them before they pick each other up, but you're at 77 HP. That's not gonna fly. This guy had a shit ton of blessings and a browning. You don't play with that. But this is to say, heal up and don't push from this angle. If you need, you can even back up and go look for a better gun than the MG, because at this range, MG is not doing well, and at close range, you'll probably be half dead before you can use the MG effectively. You do hit a single headshot, and I like that, but, well, okay. If you did push now, which you shouldn't, at this angle, which you shouldn't, how do you fight it? Throw a cage. Just throw a cage. Because there's a guy off left. Like, right now we see him. And sadly, that media player will just continually have this giant black fucking overlay. I wish it didn't. Oh, it's only if I pause with spit. That's annoying. Currently, you have a guy staring you off left, and he doesn't even seem to know where he is. But he's still a guy, and he has, like, cosmetics that would imply that he has, like, at least 10 hours on the game. So I'd say almost either cage the house, cage here, or cage this guy. Provide any cover from anyone here at all. Focus this guy right here. Kill him. Push over the cage, because this dumbass here likely either will be on top of the cage and have just gotten there, or will try to walk around it, because they do that. This is to say, make this a 1v1 instead of this kind of... You're out in the open and you have 77 health. It's not, the best.
Okay, we lock him down.
But you do cage the house. I actually do like that. But, again, you're being shot from the side.
Oh, that was... I'm not proud of myself on that one, so...
Not awful. Like, I like your aim. I like how you're playing with the MG42. I like that. You didn't get great guns from Shaq, but MG42 is, it's definitely a great gun, just not for exactly that fight. I think if you had just played that differently, you'd have won. But you kind of set yourself into...
I was so laser focused on just throwing that cage into the cabin to prevent the other dude from slipping out. I didn't see... He either slipped out of the side and just blended in with the colors, and which caused me to panic, so I swapped my MG and just reflexively reloaded it instead of just shooting. Nope.
I see. Okay, you did not know how many people there were. There was one person in the shack, one person off right who was browning you, and one person off left who was picking up his teammate. 4 people total. I think there might have been another one as well, but I saw 4 people. And I see how you might have tunnel visioned there. I wish you'd have picked up a different gun. I wish you'd have picked up a different gun for that.
High chance tour will have some people in it, but I don't
know
it will. Being some people.
You want it to have a shit ton of people. You just don't want them to be on the island.
There's a degree of loot.
The more people there are, the more disorganized they are, and the more that a 1v4 stops happening. 1v4s are very difficult in tall work. As in, squads are never fucking organized, and so you can take 1v1v1v1v1 if you play it well. Shit, sometimes people...
Oh, wait, weapon master.
If you down people at the bottom, like 50% chance each time you down someone, you watch someone drop down from tall work and break their fucking legs in front of you. It always happens.
For a second.
Shit, I think I even do that. People want to save their friend.
Tier lists are just an enigma to me. I have a vague understanding that,
Tier lists are entirely subjective, don't even fucking listen to them. At the point of the game you are at, you have the guns you like. If you haven't given some a shot, and like, if what I said or B said is radically different from what you think, like, dude, that gun's awful, give it another try. And if you still hate it after giving it an honest try in game, don't use it. You don't have to give a shit.
Like the Thompson, probably very good. The Beretta,
Thompson's pretty good.
Probably really shit.
It is pretty shit.
So, once again, this...
Don't listen to my propaganda. Beretta, like, it does 51 damage a burst if you shoot every shot into the body. But that will, like... There was one situation I've ever seen, and that was in the Bee-Eater review, that a Beretta would have been better than a rifle.
The basis of... The way I sort of arrange my inventory is,
Okay. I wish you weren't actually looting these islands. What you want to do in tall work is almost not loot the whole thing. As funny as it sounds, drop down level by level, scan for what's around you. Do you like what you see? Maybe take the stairs down each time, and just keep dropping down and down and down a level. You'll get a good kit by the time you reach the bottom, as long as there's no one here.
One tends to be my...
If there are people here, then you loot the islands. Then you start rat clearing.
Revolver I picked up because I find that to be an excellent healing gun. However, I am not at squad.
Healing gun? Oh, I see, for healing...
Fight that out.
Okay, Glock 18C is an insanely good healing gun. ADS with it. That way it doesn't do this thing that it always fucking does. It only happens on hipfire that it does that. It's a really fucking good healing gun. Glock 18C is just a really good gun until you hipfire it.
Is not always got
you should take AKMG 42.
You're kind of tempting, but I don't have enough ammo to satisfy you. That's the point.
Okay, you don't feel like you have enough ammo? I think you do. I think you do, though. Stop looting the islands. Put away your gun and keep run down. Like, we can see, there's so much... Do you see it? How tunnel visioned are you? Sawed off is... Okay. Did you see that? This is why. Fall down the spire and loot side, like, look around you and just keep falling down the spire. Especially if you feel like you have good enough guns. Just start scanning the whole fucking thing.
I see you.
You don't need to loot every single level like this is fucking Bee-Eater at Big Work. A second MG. No, yeah. That's it, the Jarl Axe is not doing shit for you. At the one range where you'd want to use that Jarl Axe, you'd want to be using an MG42 more.
A double barrel to move around as well.
You do.
I don't fire that off as...
Do you currently have your suppressor on your Jarl Axe?
It sounds like this guy's traveling towards a direction.
Okay. I'm happy you put a suppressor on the MG42. I didn't realize that. You actually have about... Yeah, you have essentially a compensator on the MG42, and then minus accuracy, so it's going to be really good. That said, this suppressor on your Jarl Axe is... I'm just... I mean, I don't think you saw it.
And...
I don't think you registered there's a suppressor on your Jarl Axe right now. That could be on your sawed-off. Looks like a blinding light, is that? You shouldn't be opening your inventory right now, and you shouldn't be running with your gun out. Get to the fight.
I don't have a launch pad.
That is a blinding light. I'm happy you wait to shoot. This is some damn good aim.
Accuracy, not great.
Kind of shit fire. I wish you'd have snowstormed the tree instead of the fire grenade. And now you have to wait for more crossbow checks. Now you're inside of a crossbow. This is not the time to use a Jarl Axe. Not the time to use a Jarl Axe. I'm happy he's not using his crossbow anymore, because the crossbow would kill you. Yeah, thank God. Healing grenade.
You're ruining my fun.
Good.
Good.
But yeah, you shouldn't have fire grenaded the
That
tree,
was,
just
not my
snowstorm it,
best
because he was
showing
being
of
so
animal
fucking
dependency,
annoying
but
with
you
it.
know what? Cope.
Jump over any of your healing. Okay. I respect it. If you think you can control a thing, I respect it.
I think I fuck with a relax more than that.
That's a damn good build you got.
I actually scared myself with
Okay. Now that you're looking at your attachments, why don't you put the suppressor on the sawed off? You're not using the fucking sawed off for finishing people off. Maybe you are.
with whatchamacallit.
But take the launch pad.
Ooh,
That's a damn good gun. You should take the launch pad and the compensator. Okay, well, fuck the compensator. You know, I don't assume you're looking at it, but you should. Like, can you see it on my screen? You can. Take. Good on you for taking the launch pad. Good on you for taking these. Take the compensator. The compensator's like that. That's good. I'm happy you're sawed-offing now. It seems you need to be putting your gun away more. Gyoza likes to say that if you think someone might be around, you don't want to have that thing out, but if you don't think someone's going to turn around on you, you should always be having that no gun out. Two people off in front, not together, guy off right staring at you.
I can afford to miss every fucking bullet. Jesus.
You have a vampire, so it doesn't matter. You have a rare jump, so you should be on top of the building and not inside.
Okay with the H1 as well, this is a terrible show.
You should be pushing. He has a Curse of Frog.
Better game of the MG42, that's...
If you had a compensator, it might have been easier. If you had the weapon mastery, it might have been easier. Jump around more, I'd say. You had a whole ass rare jump, and it makes you a lot harder to hit. And it also means that, well, if you're level with him, because you weren't, you could not have to worry about recoil as much. There, you didn't really have an opportunity to use your relax well, that's fine. But with Vampire, you need to be on top of making sure you hit those shots.
I know exactly what happened. That was this terrible target selection from me.
No.
I shot at...
Listen, there's a case to be made for shooting the guy off right with Curse of Frog. Was it necessary? No. Should you have maybe been using your H1 to shoot at the guy off until you got close? Maybe? If you had a compensator, that wouldn't have been the case, but, to say the least, I understand why you'd kill him. You want the kill. That's fine. You kill him because you want the kill.
You're a target.
Also, go into the shooting range, grab a rare jump, and then MG42 the targets.
Yep,
the close ones.
Correct in a second. Ooh, hot drop. I haven't had it launch yet.
Don't drop shack.
You'll probably be seeing a lot of markers from me, just as a side commentary.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Factor of two.
I tell new players not to do that. If you do nothing but, I mean, you don't need to. Why are you fucking idiot? Okay, I'm happy you're shit spawning in. So, why do I tell people not to line shack? It's because super launchers. You know how many fucking kills? Back when I super launched, I got tens and tens and tens of kills. Because shack would have one splinter grenade, one fire grenade. That's all you need. That's literally all. And everyone who goes shack is fucking dead. Don't land shack. Don't go here unless you have a super launch, and you shouldn't super launch, so don't go here. Land somewhere else in Finland, grab a gun or two, then push shack. You'll lose out on some kills, but you're not gonna win this. You're gambling if you wanna say you're gonna win this. Okay, you had a grenade, good.
Hey guys. Fucking war zone out here.
You're not in a good place.
Oh fuck.
You have a sawed off in your third slot.
Full duration stun, very cool.
If you're ever blinding grenaded or stun grenaded, I'm telling you, you should probably be using your sawed off. I don't know if you knew that you had that in your...
Oh, fuck you.
Run away, yeah.
I need to get the fuck out of here.
Use your sawed off to run away, almost. You'll fight that again later. You'll lose out on some kills, but you went shack, so you better fucking...
Yep, so retreat. To load my weapons first. They have a vague understanding that I'm over here. I'm gonna throw a smoke.
Did you need a
that way.
prone for that? Probably not.
As their eyesight's probably. There's a guy behind me.
Why are you still in this? Get the fuck out! Sawed off, sawed off, sawed off! You lived by a fucking... The skin of your teeth is not even accurate.
Okay. best at fighting.
You can push now again. Push now again, but...
Ammo in my MG.
Yeah, you have no ammo in it. That's because you went Shaq.
Just sit here.
You've gambled for Shaq. Go kill them now. Romalka was in there.
So I have this as an emergency option, but now... I thought
You
were a
pulled
dummy.
way down. Why did he not move?
I thought you were a dummy, a different hit.
Is that I forgot?
Oh!
That looks like I forgot. Don't land Shaq.
I probably shouldn't have taken that fight, but there was a distinct...
I will say, I've never seen an actually good player land Shaq, and so it's good to see what happens. It's just as bad as I thought.
point. When I, ran away, I could have gotten away, but just...
And you're lucky. You're lucky that a lot of the East Asians are starting to really stand against exploits. Because if a single one of them super launch, you die.
To not take that fight.
No, you should have taken the fight. Just don't land Shaq. Get a gun anywhere else. Land a single rock.
A bit better, but...
Listen, when I tell you, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Whenever you respawn, do you go back to Area 64? If you respawn, do you go back to Shack? Do you go to the bottom of factory? No. You want a few seconds of safety so you can get a gun, get another gun, get ammo for your guns, maybe a single blessing, and then you fight. Then you continue your constant crusade against everyone in the entire game. Even at the start of the game, this applies. You want a tiny bit of safety so that you don't have to fight over scraps. You need to have a free gun. Any free gun.
Common cardio.
I'm hoping you should go
I'm
factory.
not loving it. But you know what?
You should not go Snow Castle. Because people like to loot this whole thing. People will be able to get around everywhere.
Snow Castle
Factory is still safer.
Relax.
Thankfully, you don't have to worry about, why are you looting that? Do you land Snow Factory much? There's like nothing there. It's all in, yeah, it's all in the center.
Slip up. Yeah. Oh, ow. Ow. Ooh,
Yeah, hardballer.
Stop.
Don't even fight. Don't even fight.
Range.
You're not gonna win if you try fighting. Just keep looting. Good. You are...
Better not hit that head around,
your recoil control needs work. You are pulling way the fuck down. Like, you're shooting his legs. If I can show this again... You see this. Yeah, he's pulling really down.
Better not hit that head around.
And so Scar's not a great dog fighter, at least not compared to hardballers. But part of that's that if you don't aim better. Aim better is essentially what I mean.
I got he didn't land his first couple of shots, so I did not respect him, and he just domed me.
He had hardballers.
Headshot.
You should respect him a bit because he hit you at all. People don't tend to do that.
I think if I weren't recording this for the purpose that I was, I would be tempted to be like, oh, let's cut that. But you know, you get the full extent.
I am happy.
Tarnished flawed soul.
Listen, I had to post the worst fucking games for Gyoza to look at, and he didn't even look at my good
I would
ones.
call it a lack of respect. It's just like, I'm just kind of lazy playing this game.
No, there are some players that you don't need to respect. But if they have hardballers and they hit you, you should respect that they are likely going to keep hitting you.
Point in as a lot of players from China just tend to just smoke me, absolutely. That's fine, I can go with that. They're just better. Better.
In this monument, you're going to want AK or M14, not M16. M16 is insanely good, and I don't want to pretend it's not, but it's not good in area. You're going to want AK, M14, something with incredibly high DPS, and M16's not it's not a dogfighter. No. Go push. Don't throw shit out the window. Push. We're health, good.
Okay,
push. Good. H1 damn good. Happy you're taking it over M16. Push onto the roof. Take that cable. Push. Keep pushing. That's a dummy. You're not gonna throw it. No. No. Being down this bottom floor is pretty fucking dangerous. Instead, if you think someone might be inside, drop over this fence and crawl in through one of the windows. It's very predictable. You could also crawl in through these windows. I've seen Saltigue do that. But here at the bottom, you're asking to be splinter grenaded. They're likely in there. Good with the dynamite. I'm happy with it.
Gonna check a dino.
Crawl out through the window and get onto the roof.
I hear the like. I'm waiting for. Ooh, that scared the shit out of me.
Came in from outside towards barracks. Came in from outside. I'd almost say to get inside the gravity field, get on top of the roof, and go push barracks.
Here, but I don't think they know that I think they know that there's someone in that.
They know someone is nearby. Yes, you found them.
And I know that
Fire grenade? That was a damn good spray. I'm happy with it.
I don't know if
You're not going to take the compensator? You don't see the compensator? Listen, I understand you're pushing a guy, but I see a compensator. Listen, where... I mean, like, you saw it. You saw it. There was a little bit... It's right there. It's right there on the roof. Take the compensator.
That was ambitious.
AA-12. Good shit. Very dirty start. You need to get more used to dogfighting. Very used to dogfighting. When you get in someone's face, listen, you have 1,000 hours, you are good at the game. You need to make sure that you get insanely good at dogfighting so that everyone else with 2K hours or 1,500 doesn't stand a fucking chance.
Based on the...
Because in this world, you are either good at aiming and you're a sniper, or you're a fucking dogfighter.
It sounded like this guy cleared whoever was in here.
Why are you standing still? Did you need to open your inventory to loot those things?
So I'm just trying to, like,
You gonna take the sawed off? No sawed off? L sawed off.
But I don't ADS with it.
You should ADS a bit, but H1's
ADS.
pretty fucking hard to ADS with.
I'm pretty sure that's, like, semi-recommended.
I do recommend it. Once you get really fucking good at hip firing, it gets really easy to ADS, and ADSing is a little more accurate. And so with guns like the M16 and guns like Scar or anything like that, well, not really Scar, Scar wobbles a lot, but a lot of guns benefit a lot from, as long as you are jumping forward at someone. Whenever you are falling, your gun is like perfectly still. Amazing opportunity to start spraying someone down, and you don't have to stand still for it. And so the reason I recommend ADSing is that once you reach a point with hip firing, it becomes really fucking good to ADS so that you can hit even more shots.
That you just never ADS.
It means, and like whenever you are
capacity to hip fire, then you should.
No. There is no gun. The snipers actually. You should always hip fire. But once you get really fucking good at hip firing, ADSing gets really fucking better. And so whenever you're dogfighting someone, you don't touch ADS once. Whenever you're watching someone move Mach 10 around the map, you don't really touch ADS. But if you want to make the start of a fight even more scary for the enemy, if you want to do even more fucking damage to start a fight off, you ADS. Well, I can't perfectly hear you whenever I'm yelling at you.
Hey, who are you?
Yeah, this is not AA-12 range. I'm happy you're hitting with it, but you should be H1ing at that. You're not gonna pick it up? H1. Listen, if you're not good at dogfighting with it, don't use the fucking...
Wait, I'm gonna fucking die.
If you're not used to dogfighting, don't put an accuracy barrel in the AA-12. It makes it way too fucking accurate. And just because you saw you hit a lot of shots doesn't mean you did a ton of damage. Now, he did healing grenades, so I'm sure you did. But that was perfect H1 range. You H1 there instead of AA-12. And so this is to say, take the accuracy barrel off. That way you actually hit your shots that should have missed. And it doesn't hurt whenever you're close up. It probably makes it easier when you're close up. There are a few guns that would really like an accuracy barrel, like Thompson, Vector. A lot of those really do enjoy accuracy barrel. AA-12, you'd better be hitting a lot of shots for accuracy barrel to make sense. And you need to understand, if you had an SMG in that slot, it'd be easier. But by putting an accuracy barrel on your AA-12, you turn it from like an SMG shotgun into like a rifle shotgun, and it doesn't do rifle range. So it's, I don't know. I'd also tell you to pick up the orbital. Pick up the fucking orbital before it goes off. You had free inventory slots. If you don't know you can pick it up, you can pick it up. You can pick it right up off the ground.
I'm really embarrassed.
I am too!
I thought I was doing alright.
You had an amazing ass H1. Why didn't you use it?
I knew it was an orbitator, so I wasn't afraid of it. But it genuinely meant I just couldn't.
We knew it was an orbital because it looked really weird, and that's fine. You couldn't see through it. That's fine. Pick it up, right off the ground. Pick it up. You walked right by it.
Oh god.
Died on second. No worry.
I shouldn't have. Oh, you're.
Yeah, you shouldn't use it anyway. You have fucking recoil. You're not touching the MG42.
Why didn't he take the shot at me when I?
He did. Well, it's because he's a dumbass. No, don't sit in here. Fight. Listen, you have no choice but to fight. The last thing you want to do is run into someone actually scary when you have cursive recoil. That sounds like a spray blessing VSS off left.
I need.
Guy who killed you just got killed. I don't perfectly agree. I wish you would take an MP44. Are you good at sniping? If so, I'm fine with this, but if you're not good at sniping, you'd better get in there.
Problem is,
you're currently sitting still. Listen, you have an orbital grenade, you have a regular grenade, you have a UMP, you have everything you need. Go kill everyone.
I can't quite afford to go in there. You're kind of.
That's good.
Have that much recoil.
Recoil will hurt a lot with Thompson.
You are going to be inaccurate as shit, though.
It's going to be really fucking hard to aim the thing, but you have no choice. It is a better gun. No, sometimes. So cursive recoil kind of fucks things up with that.
Find you.
UMP might be better, but you have to be very able to control UMP. But most of the recoil would be vertical. You're currently sitting around. He's likely in one of those buildings, but currently you're checking nothing but roofs. And
what's going on over here?
I'm assuring you that there's no one on the roofs if you don't see anyone's on the roofs.
But I can make it work. Why do I have so much?
You'd have more ammo if you got into factory. Go fight people.
No, gunshot. Is that a rainmaker?
That's way better than car.
Fucking interesting, actually.
No, I wish you would take. Nice. I really disagree with that now. I wish you'd run Thompson Rainmaker. That way you can get into factory and go fight like a fucking hound, and be incredibly hard to shut down. But if you were going to take Rainmaker over Thompson, I disagree with you. I wish you'd take Scar over Car, because I don't think you're going to be hitting shots with that car.
This is far less.
And recoil is going to fucking hurt. But
shotgun tends to be.
Again, apologies if I take things. Yeah, that is I thought I saw that. That is a healing aura. Oh no, he just has like a legendary relax or some shit. Did you mean to take Glock over Rainmaker? I didn't even.
I don't expect to.
If you did, that's not the play.
I would give it a fucking. I have no blessings.
You could sawed off up there instead of walking the slow way up. Do you know the fast way up factory? Because I don't assume you do. Yeah, hi. He does have an assassin and is clearly not hitting it.
Yes, cool.
Rainmaker would be great. You honestly maybe should have stuck around for it. He clearly was not that good. Yeah, that's one of the times where you don't want to fire a sawed off. You might even want a grenade behind you.
Check grenade that way.
Is he gonna walk into that? I would. If anything, I'd have expected him to take your tunnel behind you.
Cool. I can't just be a bastard.
I assume you'll be playing back. Yeah, you do not have a Rainmaker.
Much better gun than me.
That's because you dropped your Rainmaker. And I'm not going to pretend that Rainmaker would... I don't want to pretend Rainmaker would win every fight. It'd go through all its ammo very quickly, but... You know, I don't think there's a world where Rainmaker is worse than Glock. How did Gyoza only spend 90 minutes on this? I'm an hour in. I understand trying to push it. It was very dangerous that you got to that. If he didn't have Assassin, you'd have probably died, like, very quickly if he wasn't trying to run, like, a meme build. I'm not going to pretend Assassin isn't good. It's very good, but he clearly was not good with it. I do want to mention, did you fire the Kar98K once? Because whenever you get into dogfights like that, and you should know that you're going to get into a dogfight because you're going to have to fight at factory, you need to get rid of your curse, and you need to make sure you get blessings so that you can come back and fight the people who haven't died at any point in the game. You need blessings. You need people to die very quickly. Did you really need the car?
Here, picked up double barrel. Thought, well, I'm gonna run out of shotgun shells, so that's stupid. So I should pick up a small weapon. Except I forgot where my Tommy was, so I just picked up a Glock and then just decided that's good enough.
I didn't know why you did that. That's not. The sawed-off doesn't use that much ammo. You'd at least have like 4 mags to be able to fire off the Rainmaker with, and that's like at least 2 kills.
Within the tiny brain.
Tiny brain, me win. Me win.
I'm imagining sniper rifles probably aren't generally the play for a solo player because
they can be. There are some players again like Swagatonic. I don't want to talk about his a lot of the things he does outside of TABG. But he's the type of guy who will go out and he will 1v4 with sniper. And that's fine. If you can hit those shots, you hit those shots. You go, king. But if you can't and you're down in the trenches with me, that Kar98K ain't doing you shit. If you are not used to sniping people very quickly, don't grab that shit. You don't have to. I would recommend that you have a medium range gun. But as long as you have speed and ways to close distances with people, be it you're fighting at industry or someplace that's urban, you have cage grenades, wall grenades, shield grenades, anything that allows for you to have cover, it's perfectly fine to just run 2 very short range weapons. I tend to tell you to not have overlap, but let me put it this way. Thompson and Rainmaker overlap an ungodly amount. They overlap so much. But if you know you're fighting at literally no other range than that, Thompson Rainmaker probably does better than Scar Thompson. You know?
I do quite enjoy sniping in a squad format because obviously because you are not the only person in the squad, it is much more likely that your homies can.
But again, you want to be able, even in a squad, to back the fuck up, to be away from your team, get caught out in another fight, and not instantly die. Because you always get third-partied in TABG. That just happens. And so part of why you like solo, or why you should like solo squads, is because it'll get you more used to fighting in situations where you are outnumbered, where you are at a disadvantage, and trying to pull giant fucking wobbler-sized, I don't know where I'm going with this, out of Satan's asshole. And even in a squad, is that Kar98K that you're using, is that actually helping you more than being in the fight with your team with an AK, a Scar, anything? Is it actually helping you more? Probably not. There aren't many people who I can think of that are like, them having a sniper is like,
in solo,
I'm safe.
That Kar98%.
Good launch. Good angle. Still don't agree with second main, but safer because you are being a little bitch with your super launch. Wow. Man, make sure you don't delete the thing. I'd almost say to grab a second vector, but that there is a Scar there. No.
I'm aware dual wielding is not the best in this game.
It's not.
However, the Tech
it has its place.
Hands down my favorite pistol in the game. So
okay. That'll do it. Otherwise, I'd tell you to take Vector, but if you want to run Tech 9, you run Tech 9. There's also, like, no one here. Why are you standing still? Even if there is no one here, you should... There are people. There are people that exist, and there are people who will immediately shoot you in the head for standing still.
I'm so sorry.
Why are you so...
Unacceptable.
Do you really need to loot that small ammo little deposit?
Banish me to the crystal, if you may.
The crystal?
Yeah, sorry. Speedor definitely better at horizontal traversal.
I can't do Jetsy.
But Sonoff, much more likely to get me out of sticky situations. So if I'm like caught in a grenade,
yes.
If I get hurgled by implosion, explosion,
grenaded, tasered, on your ass, broke your legs.
So I think in this
sawed off will help way more, but when you want to get 2 fights and you reasonably expect that you'll be able to win them, you want to have speed aura instead. I'd always take speed aura over sawed off, but sawed off is
another like consequence of
insanely
this
fucking
is,
good
I
for
know
saving
for a
your
fact that
ass.
What do we have here?
Why are you looting this? Go to the launch pad. Leave. What do you need the extra 400 small ammo you're gonna be getting from staying here?
Outside the circle as well. Fucking
Go.
I can. I've been. Like,
You'll be the first one to find an op S74U if it's right here. But
pace.
I'm telling you what. There's no fucking reason to stay here.
I'm kind of fishing.
You know what's better? You could fucking 2 minutes ago. You could have gone from area, fly over Longwall, go to industry, kill everyone there. We'll find a launch pad because you're going to find a launch pad. You actually have one in your inventory if you opened it. Go to containers, go to H, go somewhere. Take your launch pad again because you likely got another one by that point. Go to Tall Work. Hopefully find another, and then come back to area. And then find the people who are still here looting because you left loot behind. They're going to have time to loot. But you're looting every single fucking thing here. And like, move, go anywhere. You have found one common blessing from staying here for the extra 2 minutes. And it's this one right here. Do you see it?
I like to be fast with my movement, but also I'm not amazing at it, so I just end up...
You have good enough movement. Go use it anywhere else. Please, God, go do something.
I go back to that double barrel and...
Where are you going to loot again? What are you still... Oh, you're going back for the double... Okay. Okay. I respect it. Do you really need... you have 116 bandage... Listen, if I killed you, I would say, oh my god, he was duping bandages because you looted all the fucking area.
Just in case there's a blessing.
Yeah, there is a rare ice.
Yeah, rice. Yeah. I'll take some rice.
Leave! Get the fuck out of here!
Didn't get a fire rate barrel, which is...
You're lucky this was a 21-player lobby, otherwise you'd have missed about 75% of the kills by now.
I do tend to be pick up everything and then discard later kind of...
Do your inventory, do this mid-air.
Splinters
Why did you...
my hand. I will never...
I don't care if they're not good in your hands. You have 40 bolts! You have a smoke grenade! Do you need to drop the 3 splinters? Oh my fucking god, he's finally gone. Holy shit! You have anyone area? What, you're not even gonna look before you land? Yeah, have fun being stuck here. You can probably use your sawed off to get out of here, otherwise you're gonna have to mash spacebar.
Oh. Come on. There we go. I heard a honk.
Yeah, welcome back. That's what you get for landing here. It always happens. You gonna fall into this one too?
That happens to be embarrassingly more often than you think.
Yeah, it's because you land up here. Don't land up there. You have guns that are great for close range fighting. Why are you landing far range? Good blessings. You're not grabbing the epic hunt? I understand. All my homies hate epic hunt.
You know, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
You know what's funny? If you didn't fucking land there and you had better guns for this, you'd be able to take this fight with the surprise. And if you actually scanned overhead when you fly overhead, you could even throw your grenade from midair, hit them, and land and still have an even better surprise. Why do you land up there? Go kill people. Thank God they won't find the epic hunt that was right there on the wall in front of them. And they'll look for you and they'll find it in a second. You've just given the motherfuckers an epic hunt. Deagle. Yay, I love Deagle. Why are you looting this? You have the guns you need. What, are you looking for the Op-S 74U?
No, it was a bad situation. So I just left.
I'd go find the wobbler who picked it up, who's likely already dead because he quit the fucking game or died to the wall. Go kill people. What, are you gonna drive by like this? Yeah, maybe if you had a speed aura. You're currently in the middle of like 2 groups. Yeah, you're not getting through that. Yeah,
You have a track or some shit.
You put yourself in a bad spot. You're lucky you get out of it. Why do you need to throw that? Sawed off.
What am I doing?
The car doesn't get swallowed?
0, I keep it. Oh, you just
Why the fuck am I... This is... This is fucking Scar range.
That's
Use your fucking. That's not hitting anyone.
What's that?
Congrats. You're here just in time to be targeted by 4 separate people.
I think.
What? I'd like to hear what you think. I'd like to hear what you think.
Yeah, that was. I wanted to take a fight there.
Yeah.
That one is not the one I should have taken.
No, you should have. In any way other than that. Welcome to Battle Pass level 200.
I wanted to take a fight there because I felt just.
Oh
in the game,
my
I had
fucking
lost
god.
temper.
Oh my
And
fucking
that
god.
felt like a fight. I misjudged what was going on there. That was.
No, that's not what we call it.
It sounded like 2 squads just like.
You gave
skirmishing at each
them.
other.
That's because it's. That is what was happening. You are right. There would have. Yes. What you were hearing was 2 squads fighting each other. You're going to want to take that fight at literally any other time than when you did. Whether it be at the very end of the game, or right when it starts, or kill them before they have a chance to all 4 be there, and then whenever you get in front of that fight, with all 4 of them, put yourself in the direct fucking center of all 4 of them. I tell you, create cover between the people who are shooting you. And if you need to, create cover using other enemy teammates. That's to say, oh, 2 people here shooting at you. You know what you do? You're shooting, they're right here. You move like this. They can't shoot at you anymore. Only one of them can. You put yourself in the center of 4 of them. I don't want to tell you as well to grab different guns, but grab different fucking guns. You pushed like that. You have like a conflict of what you're doing. The Scar is a good gun. But is it a good gun at 10 meters? No, not really. the G18C and the Tech 9 are good. They're pretty all right. They're not actually. But are they good at 15 meters? You're goddamn wrong, they're not. They're fucking awful. Target priority isn't the issue. Part of it is, because you're trying to focus someone who would bring you into the center of an entire squad. You've done that multiple times now. But part of it is making sure your movement's good. Part of it's making sure your aim control is good. But part of it's making sure you're using the right gun at the right range. Part of it's making sure you're using the right gun in the way it's intended. And that was pretty bad. You'd been better off just dropping the Glock and using Tech 9 alone.
Get involved at a flank to just like overwhelm one side and then just try to like back
overwhelm one side.
However, what you saw.
What one side are we talking about? Listen, I can throw myself into a pack of crocodiles and I can probably wrestle one of them to the ground. And that will be slightly after I get mauled to death by all other 8 of them. The last place you want to be is in the center of 2 groups. Be on the background, be on the outside, and then shoot everyone and work your way towards the other teammates. This is the same reason why you don't launch pad into the center of a squad. It's the same thing. You don't do it because you'll fucking die.
I think a habit I probably need to shake out of it is the amount of time I spend looting. Because
you do.
I'm just used to dropping in an area with the...
You're currently, like, it's like you're giving me some cream of mushroom for my fun dip. I don't... What are you cooking? I don't... Go be aggressive. Last time I could actually... I don't think I will. Because it'd be hell on earth. But you spent the whole fucking game looting area. Who was there? What did the extra 1,000 ammo of every variety give you? What did it do for you?
Grabbing stuff, and then eventually one of us would be like, should we move on? Should we go somewhere else? Yeah.
You be the one to do it.
I think I'm naturally inclined to just scour an area for every single bit of usable loot and then move on.
Even if you're in a squad, you know what you tell them? You know what I have to do when I'm playing with Dinkin and Deed? I tell them immediately. I get my gun, I get my shit, there's no one here at area, I'm leaving. I'm getting out. Come with me if you want me to die, or come with me if you don't want me to die. I tell B, hey, getting out of here, there's no one here. Hey, we killed everyone here, I'm already getting out. Because there's no reason to stick around.
Like, people are getting kills. People are killing juicy targets, getting their blessings, getting stronger.
Yes.
Having fewer threats to get distracted.
Yes.
Thus,
by clearing out everyone, they don't have to worry about people ambushing them. They don't have to worry about fights happening to them. They take the fights to the other people. And so by sitting around, everyone else is snowballing, and it's like you're respawning. You are no stronger than the wobblers you kill. Because the wobblers will take all game looting big work. They'll take all game looting big power. You know the people who land Snowcastle, who never leave Snowcastle? You're them whenever you loot all of area.
when I eventually...
And those people don't have much.
The world's just richest
And when they
peasant.
do have much, you know whose loot it is? It's the person who kills them.
As long as it isn't something sexist, like, I consider that a
Was that
decent
spin down?
interaction
Oh
to
yeah, I think he's still
towards-
super launching.
Yeah,
actually.
take what you can get.
Also, aim lower.
Okay.
And don't go shack, but you have super launch. Right? Okay. Well, if you do go shack, you're going to want to be the first one in shack.
Fuck you. Fuck.
Wow.
Go.
Yeah. Viking axe is the quickest swinging of, except for the rapier, of any of the one-handed weapons. You're going to want to pick up a gun most times. But if you are going to use the Viking axe, you're going to want to hit him with it. you're gonna want to use it.
I tried to just, like,
damn it.
ice wall him to lock him in. Just
Lock
as it
him
was
in!
fucking
Lock him
multiple-
out! You need
I
ammo!
just
You
didn't
need
think
health!
about the fact that he
You
has a
have
gun and
nothing!
could just kill me.
Yeah! You wanna know why I tell people Katana's not as good as you think? It's pretty fucking simple. What?
Damn.
Hey guys, remember the movie The Last Samurai? You know how it ends? Every one of the samurai died to a fucking Gatling gun.
Oh god.
I don't...
Attention.
There's a reason why
Oh, no.
that's how history happened. Do you want to know why it happens? It's because they fucking died. Melee has nothing on fucking guns.
Oh good. And a drop.
I'd say,
Because I think
since it's so early in the game, people might have landed here, and people would not be camping up there, but you land right here below the top level of the pad. Hope you don't fall down to the bottom. Loot what's in there, and then launch pad, and then go to World War II town.
crowded. Factory's a death sentence.
Factory can be a death. You're currently a death sentence because there are 2 people
There's
in World War II town. Well, you have a Carnwennan K again.
That's already kind of a hot loadout.
No, it's not. You have 1 good gun
Scope.
and 2 mags for it,
Oh shit.
and you
Good
have
and
3
hell.
people to fight. Is that
It's
spin
been
down?
down. Fuck. The one guy I didn't want to be.
Hey, spin down. When you watch this, I'm happy you're using the VSS now. Good job.
Yeah, no, lock it over. I'm getting self-conscious of the fact that there probably just isn't a lot to analyze here.
There's a lot.
Because I was thinking to myself, okay, like, yeah, like,
Listen, whenever you're in the moment, it's harder to tell. The part of the reason why we go back and we watch our shit is so that we can kind of tell after the fact what we could have done. You could do so many fucking things. You could do so many things.
I haven't done so.
If I am going to take this seriously, and I am going to look at it entirely, I will tell you that, you know, if I feel that, like, I was watching, I think it was Spin Down. No, it was Super Agent Alex. I watched him take M1918 bar fire rate barrel to the end of the game. I was like the whole time, why the fuck would you do that? I don't agree with it, but you know what? Super Agent Alex is a damn good fucking player. I trust that if he has that shit, he knows what the fuck he's doing. I ain't gonna tell him a single thing. But when I see a motherfucker take G18C Tech 9 accuracy barrel, or
Holding
fucking
back to
AA12 accuracy barrel, they'd better know what the fuck they're doing. Because those are difficult
things
guns
like
to
that,
use.
It's just dawned on me right now, if it's, like, courteous of me to hyper launch at all. But honestly, it would give, given how poorly I'm doing despite the advantage, maybe.
Part of the reason why you're doing poorly is because you're landing like you have a super launch every game. And so whenever you're super launching to a place like Finland, and then you run into another super launcher, you're dying because you're used to super launching and having no contest. So when you died with that Viking axe, you weren't used to fighting an actual fight for the loot you have. And whenever you regular launch, because you don't always super launch, you go to the places you super launch to, and you fucking die because they don't work out. And so this building here, this is a building that can work out, but typically you'd land on the roof. Because it's safer. It's way safer. And when you're down here, If no one has a super launch, then you're fine. But if they do, you're dead.
Dating armament known to man. Or you just pop it to like have a giant circle over your head, which will just allow the enemy to shoot you quicker.
No. I mean, it kind of
Right,
tells
this
people to,
window
like, fuck off away from me like a
Like, if I can
pufferfish,
just
but
pawn this
the
off,
reason why a
I would look
pufferfish can
like
pufferfish
99%
is because
I
the other fish don't have fucking guns. Listen, the second the tuna had the harpoons. The second the tuna start carrying the harpoons, the pufferfish is no longer meta.
in the altercation.
Why are you trying to...
that's bad.
Who do you think you're fighting?
We knock back here.
Don't worry, what you heard behind you, it gets confusing sometimes. If you heard that, behind him you could hear the taser go off. That's the taser hitting the floor. I don't know why it sounds like that, but it does, so it can be very fucking confusing.
Huh?
Nice cake, queen.
You're lucky it didn't steal your kill. Yeah, I was gonna say, there is just a guy behind you. I see it, do you? Like, I don't know about, yeah, I see that.
Hazik.
You
Oh,
do?
fuck. I
Yeah,
didn't
thank God the guy
expect
fucking sucks.
that. Okay, that was out of my life.
No, yeah, I
not
would
what
drop
I
Stormcall at any
expected.
fucking moment too.
You kind of have no anyway.
I'd say it'd be good. Okay. AKS is very accurate. I'd say it would benefit from being even more accurate. Because especially because recoil is so low. The difference between a little bit of recoil and a no recoil is like very fucking minor. The difference between a little bit of inaccuracy and no inaccuracy is pretty fucking big. Please take the AUG over it.
Assessment.
As long as you don't pick up the accuracy
Yeah,
barrel, I'll be
you're
happy
funny,
with that.
So hold on to you.
I assume you would always put an accuracy barrel on that. I'm happy that I think you forgot. Because Rainmaker would, you are not having a good habit of dog fighting
like,
and
half
hitting every
damage.
shot. Would heavy barrel Rainmaker? No, it's pretty bad. Are you still? You just said you shouldn't do this. Oh my fucking god. Do we not believe in putting away our gun?
Literally everyone went to Finland. And
Please put away your gun. Why do you have 5 smoke grenades? Do you need the single dummy grenade? Do you think that single dummy grenade's gonna do a lot for you? Please put away your gun and run. I want to see people die this game. I'm not trying to watch. I'd like to critique more than looting. I don't want to fucking... Oh my god. Please. Put away your gun, find a motorcycle, and go kill people. M16 off forward, we're hearing... I don't know what... I'm hearing some scary SMG. That was good. You should... Okay.
Oh, I thought that was it. I immediately forgot I had that. No, the funny weapon.
I'm liking this.
The funny
Please
weapon.
keep pushing.
Flash.
Okay, yeah, that...
Shot on there. You already blew that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. Oh god, I suck at this thing. I have rusty grenade.
Pick up the launch pad. Pick up the launch pad below you. Okay, well, so much for the launch pad. Fuck that shit. All my homies hate the launch pad. I'm happy that...
It's death and despair.
I wish you would fuck with your grenade slot.
Sure.
Whenever that guy was in that container, you have 5 grenades, 2 implosions, 2 dynamites, 2 knockbacks, and you have a stun grenade, a healing grenade, and an orbital in your slots. Why? You can kill them immediately. Like, instantly you could kill them and take all this shit. You have a Rainmaker. You could instantly finish them off. Bit of ammo. Out of everything, you need to be looting that shotgun ammo. You're just gonna stand still?
Oh. I'm giving that one back.
You don't want a launch pad anyway, because
This is giving such, like, a bad rep. Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Where am I?
So, you know what you just saw? Let me play this over.
This is giving
You know how I say you're you know how you say you're
Such,
tunnel
like,
visioning?
uh,
What do you think this is here? You know what that is? What do we see right here? Now, is it dangerous to fly over this thing? Very, very dangerous. Because it sometimes just instantly kills you if you try flying over this. You know what else will instant kill you? Trying to fly over this part of the section when you're already over this part of the section. Or trying to fly over the wall at all whenever the ring progress is still at 92%. And you could fly through an opening in the wall that will be right over there. You could also fly over this part of the wall, though, instead of trying to make it over the giant pillar. Looks like I was wrong. It was a little higher. He only barely crests it.
Well.
But now you're fucking dead.
We're chill. This is giving such a bad impression as to what, like, normal gameplay.
Oh, wait, you're in zone?
Wowee.
You're a lucky motherfucker that you got into zone. I'd not realized that I thought you were flung 2,000 meters away. You know what else you benefit from? Putting away your gun and running into Finland. Running into Finland before you get shot, and
I swear...
running into Finland before you start shooting.
A lot of my games...
You have a rare fucking jump, and you could get on top of the trees, and you could kill everyone.
Is the example.
Get on the trees. Do you think you're gonna see someone through the trees?
Killer spot.
Stop scoping. You're looking for people. It'd be easier to do this. Get into Finland. You have a rare jump. You have... One of your guns fucking sucks for it, but... You have, like, the... Wow, damn. That was good. You have, like, one of the best fucking loadouts with a rare jump, shotgun, for being in Finland, and you're sitting outside of Finland. That guy has a legendary jump. Do you not... That's a legendary jump, legendary ice. You have a Rainmaker. Kill him immediately.
I very much am gonna need.
Don't kill him with the Tech 9.
Sorry, buddy.
Take everything.
What do you mean? Holy hell! I don't
Get in
care
the
if you're
trees.
shooting at me. I have jump.
Okay.
I don't need to see the price.
If you had an actual grenade, this would be better.
That's the wrong way of action. Run, my pretties. You'll never make it too far.
Okay, I was gonna say, you did shoot at the
Shooting at you
tires.
with a gun.
You're out of shotgun
Probably
ammo.
should be using the car at this range, but
No, you
I
shouldn't be using the car, but you should have... Right now, you should be heavily debating dropping your Rainmaker, because you're running out of ammo. You have a legendary jump! I'd better see your ass in the trees. Is that a... Hold up, y'all. I have to kill a mosquito now. The mosquito is loose. The mosquito is loose. I'm going to be putting on a jacket. It'd be great if you had a grenade. It'd be great if you had some sort of shotgun and legendary ice and legendary jump where you could fight this and make the speed demon move not at all. Hey, remember what I said about how you shouldn't use the car? I'm telling you that even in a squad, it can seem like you're doing a lot. You'd be doing way more if you had an AK. He's using M14 and he's cookie clickering it.
Okay, you definitely respect my...
That's because you have a shit ton of ice. You have legendary ice. He has no choice but to respect it. Because he literally can't move when you shoot him. But you should drop the Carnwennan AK now and pick up a rifle.
Split. You can kind
Okay. No, that is an H1 down there. Why do you insist on the Carnwennan AK? What have you hit with it? You hit like 2 people.
Actually, I know what.
You know what I'm saying? Thank God you do. That suppressor from the H1 should be moved by now, is what I mean to say.
Nice.
And if you have a compensator, you know, you do actually have a compensator. It's currently on your AKS. You could actually, yeah.
Here, we or die. Yeah.
Did he think he could live? Okay. Good game. Lot of shit to work on with that. Lot of shit to work on. When you see that you have 2 kills with a Car 98K, if you go back and watch this, you'll see what I mean.
Myself under any of that, like, the only reason any of that occurred was because I got a heavy barrel.
No.
I was gifted the Car 98.
Yeah, you want actually? Yes. The only reason any of that occurred is because you had car heavy barrel. The only reason any of you not getting 20 kills that game occurred is because you had car heavy barrel. And because you stuck around and did nothing. You could be so much better. Drop the fucking car. You know that for dogfighting, Carnwennan isn't it. I'm happy about that. But you can do nothing but dogfight and get double fucking kills. Like, drop the sniper.
And just that poor lad on the bike, hand delivered.
Oh yeah, you fucked that guy.
2 legendary
You did
blessings.
fuck that guy.
I'm kind of upset that the last dude died to the orbital strike. Not as an admonishment on his skill.
Because he'd want to use the ice.
The angle and positioning was just...
But you'd have been able to use that legendary ice if you shot him ever with anything. This is where B would make a joke about my head looking like this snowball right here. Let's look at my headphone dent. Okay, that'll be good enough. You'd be able to use it a lot more.
That's sick.
Maybe you would have gotten the ice quicker if you'd ever pushed, ever. Oh, the fucker.
Potentially ruining like the redemption arc from the prior.
He's right fucking here.
But you know what? It's funny. It's really fucking funny that
Where the fuck is he?
a winning round on me fucking magooing my way through containers.
There is a wasp in my room.
Whoop, over the edge.
Do I kill it?
Any other circumstance, I should
Tell you
have
what,
just
we'll kill
died there.
You'll get to see if this goes badly. There's a wasp. I'm going to be killing it. Now the wasp gets no respawns. You gotta fly away a bit? He is dead. Very dead. Very, very dead the wasp is. My heart's going like a million miles an hour now. That fucker got away twice and tried to still go outside. Should you kill the wasp? No. Did I? Yes, I'm not fucking around. My legs are fucking shaking now. I got the wasp. The mosquito's still alive. Dude, I'm so fucking... My heart went so fast when he didn't die. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Well, I'm here and waiting, and...
Oh, that's why we need a screen in our window.
It's just a very unsatisfying end, I feel.
No.
Do I want to?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I don't have a scope. Oh.
Auto revolver going off small pool. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, my problem is that I suck at recoil management, so...
Well, yes, but you'll never get better if you use nothing but fucking car.
Guy for me. Well, like, it will be a guy for me. Like, I'm gonna force myself to just be better at using it. In fact, I really should just, you know...
Epically... Okay, now car makes sense. Now car would be damn fucking good. Please don't drop lit beats. Because you have no other gun that would ADS ever.
I will not be using it now.
You could. I wanna say this. You could.
The game...
Like, again, I'm going over it. Lit beats is broken, as in it doesn't work properly. I think rare is 30% damage, epic is 40, legendary is 50. That's a lie. They're all 50. It lies to you. Literally every single one of them is legendary. It adds velocity. It doesn't tell you it does that, but it does. And 50% damage. What does 50% damage mean? Does it mean 50% damage of what you do? No. It's 50% damage of what your gun would do at 0 meters, so no damage drop off, not to the hand, arm, or where you're shooting. It's always 50% damage at 0 meters of what the gun would do to the head. At any range. At any range. And so your Carnwennan, you could probably shoot them in the foot and they die. Did you see that you picked up a launch pad? I did.
Where do I go?
Why not find out when you're in your car? That's from my TABG skills that I killed the wasp.
My blessing was that I don't want to, like, be a bastard and just, like, stick to high places anyway.
Why? Yeah, you do have
That
Carnwennan.
scared the shit out. Oh!
I'm happy with it. Yeah, don't try to ADS when you have lip beats on that thing. You win this fight as long as you're aggressive. Good job.
That was... I should be fucking dead.
You should be. But you didn't because the guy sucks.
Yeah, now.
Don't let him shoot his musket anymore. Kill him. No. Don't even try to hit lip beats with that thing.
Good fucking.
If you want, shoot his teammate a few times, and is that a speed aura? Did you not see it? I saw that.
That guy's giving me intel.
That's just a speed aura right there. That's a speed aura. Like, right? That's a speed aura. You can pick up a speed aura there.
Like where I am, so.
That said, hopefully you find the first sawed off you find, because you are.
I saw the movement.
Why are you ADSing with the FAMAS? I understand that's likely a habit, but where is he? Because I didn't see that. Oh, I see. I just wasn't looking. And on your end, he broke his legs. And on his end, he did not break his legs. Unlucky.
I saw the move.
That said, if you're gonna use lit beats, don't be tempted to ADS with the FAMAS.
You know,
Unlucky.
that was good planning.
Happens.
I had the FAMAS out because I was just like so spooky scared.
There's a guy there. Do you see him? You're landing really badly.
I'm just gonna pray.
Okay, very dangerous. Your first priority will be to get on top of this building and hope there's loot up there. Otherwise, you're dead.
Nope.
You're dead.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
So I just did not respect their tactics enough, which is why I was like, just.
You don't have to respect
moving
tactics.
around in
You
place, just waiting for
typically that doesn't happen. You can
and,
typically
like,
pretend that
correct
won't
way, which
happen.
he absolutely.
But you kept trying to like. If you want to use the Carnwennan as like a little cheeky little one shot, you could hip fire it once and then switch to your other gun. Lit beats likely won't. You don't likely have enough time for lit beats at any point there. I don't know why you should try for it, but maybe there is a reason that I'm not seeing. But a lot of that would have just been fire off a Carnwennan and then immediately switch to your FAMAS and start spraying with that instead of trying for the ADS Carnwennan. Because you lived a long time because you tried for it so much. You'd have been better off just killing him.
The musket could probably do with being just like 98 damage on the chest rather than an instant kill, but that make it so that no one uses it ever.
That'd make it no better than a sniper. The musket has its place, I will say that. And I think
it is a funny weapon.
It is pretty good. It is pretty fun. It is very skill based, but let me put it like this: would you want a Mossberg that does less than a one shot? No one would ever fucking use that. You'd never even want to pick it up. Is it bullshit to sometimes die to a blunderbuss at 20 meters? Yeah, it is. But it gives newer players an ability, you know?
Honestly, because like
the ability to question someone who pushes them and gets greedy.
Shit. However, nothing quite beats the high of like getting the headshot with a hand cannon.
It's funny.
And just blasting someone.
I still don't know why the fuck.
Game, you know they're fucking upset. They are.
Oh, I'd be angry. I would be fucking pissed. Listen, whenever I push a flintlock, I always understand one headshot I die. Within 10 meters, one body shot I die to the flintlock. Hand cannon? I died to someone dumb enough to use a hand cannon. Dumb enough to realize that it's worse than a flintlock. Why are you looting this room?
Anything I need to do. What am I doing? Let's go on. We took over.
Why are you looting this? I didn't even notice that he put that on. I'm more unhappy that he was so intent. Why do you have to loot every single fucking deposit?
Replacement.
This is a room you run through. You don't have to. Why did you?
That's quite nice. That's a nice.
Why are you looting this room? Is it really that worth it?
That's very nice. Okay, we're kind of.
I get you found a compensator, but there were 3 things in there. You hear each other. You hear each other. The sawed off is. Yeah, I was gonna say that isn't a dummy. That is just a person.
All right, but.
No. Fight the urge to loot all of the barracks. You motherfucker.
Yeah. I have slow reloading weapons.
You motherfucker.
Wait. Grab to field. I thought you were rock.
Oh my god.
Again.
Do you really need to loot all of the barracks?
I might as well check here now. Oh, because of like.
I just saw
because of how,
Vitalis
like,
get 3
the
kills.
bounces clipped into that
I wish I could see you get 3 kills, but you're
It
sitting
doesn't make
here.
any sense, but
If you're wondering, I'll probably make a giant cut here. His audio fully fucked up, and so he tried to spend a while troubleshooting it. It did not come back on, so that's the end of this. Time to watch his second thing, where he analyzes himself. I can't wait to hear what you say.
I mentioned I hadn't interfaced with just the actual TABG scene or community or rankings or anything like that at all. This is correct. However, the reason I did all of this was because I watched a dual rotor video, and in it, he immediately made a couple of.
I'm sorry to immediately scream at you. I don't remember. I don't think it might have been in the live B review or something, where I remember someone was very openly not respecting Carnwennan in like Circle Town, and they instantly fucking die. Because respecting of threats is a lot in this game. Now, sorry to scream at you so much. I wish you'd have made more of because your tracking isn't awful. I wish you'd work on it, and you don't get to work on it whenever you use Car98K every fucking game. But I wish you'd push the advantage you do have rather than sit still and try to hope to hit shots. But we'll see.
Interesting points and just like a couple of hints that made me go, "Oh fuck, I just did not know about that." So like, what I could have done was just watch for his videos, go into the shooting range, practice a shit ton, try out this tech. Sorry, I'm still.
What tech are we talking?
And then go into the Thunderdome and make some recordings. But I thought to myself, that's less fun.
You trying to do it before and after?
Silly.
I'd almost say if I heard something I didn't understand, I immediately open up the shooting range and I try it out like the second I hear it. I remember the first time it was Moth. Moth brought up to me that dual wielding does less damage. I was like, is that true? Is that real? I know it's less accurate, but does it actually do less damage? I go into the shooting range, damage analyzer, 15% less damage. Fire rate barrel, that's less damage? We sure? I find it. It does less damage, 15% less damage. Glock 18C doesn't kick around a shit ton. Let me test that out. It doesn't. If you ADS, it doesn't kick around at all. Well, okay, what if I do like the dual wield bug where you can ADS with the dual wield? Does it still do that? Yeah, it still kicks around a shit ton. You can watch it. Lit beats, that doesn't work. It doesn't do any damage to the dummies. Oh, you have to shoot the living targets with them. You do. Okay. Oh, it works. I come back to it later. Just what is this thing doing? It's busted. It's broken. Vampire heals you for way more than it says. Asterisk. I'll at some point I'll have a video going over it. I mean, there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit to go over with this game, and I love it a lot. But typically, whenever I hear something that's like makes me go think, I'll open up the shooting range immediately. I was wondering, like, taser lit beats fast barrel, would that be good? Not really, but you could try it.
I've been playing this game since the April Fool's release. I did not know that holstering weapons made you faster. It just never occurred to me that could be the case.
It didn't occur to me until like 900, 1,000 hours. Because I never thought that, I was like, oh no, you run just as fast with this out as you do with that. Then B tells me, well, no, it wasn't B. I forgot who taught me that. Someone taught me that. But I didn't know about it. And then B taught me that some guns are even slower than usual. Because I was like, okay, Katana then, I guess, ignores this. That's fine. But Browning's slower? Are you sure? I've never noticed that. It's way slower. It's way slower. And so that's to say that, you know, even this many hours in, I'm still learning new shit. I'm still learning new shit.
I have a lot of weird and bad habits that I am willing to change. However, the recording that I have sent off is as close to I get to this a crystal clear insight into this how I played the game up until this point. For the sake of just like the comedy of dissecting it, because I imagine this the entire time, Joe Roger is just screaming at me to just like, put away your gun.
I wouldn't do that. That just
Wait, please, put away your gun.
That just doesn't sound like me.
Put away your gun. And also because there's like, that way just my change eventually, it's going to be all that more tangible because I am like slowly practicing tech and
You're
things.
trying to have like a Beta Review 1 to Beta Review 2 jump?
I have maybe queued into a solos game 4 or 5 times in my entire.
Back when Carnwennan and I and a lot of other people were around, like Dinkin and Deed, we could solo duo. We had the ability to do that, but whenever I was getting into solo duoing, that's when they removed duos. And so it was easy for me to try to make the jump from solo duoing to solo squatting isn't that bad. The jump from soloing to solo squatting is fucking massive. And that's to say that it's a little harder to learn how to solo squat nowadays. But you get better at solo squatting by squad squatting. But you need to have good habits. You need to be very aggressive. Solo squatting is all about pushing advantages and making advantages. And that's to say that you only get better at solo squatting by solo squatting, but it can be painful to get there. There are some things that you should know and try before you do throw hundreds of hours into it. But let me put it this way. I can tell you're playing as if you're in a squad. But even for me, watching the way you're playing, I wouldn't say you should play like that in a squad either. It's like watching Gyoza spend like actually a full minute looting a dead body's corpse while outside of zone. Like, why are you doing this? Mash right click. I know you can't do. Mash right click. Just loot him. But this is to say that you want to do your best to make things quick. And even for a squad, that's not. You're still moving like a fucking slug. Like unless you're fucking. I don't even think Indeed and Dink do it. I don't even think they do it. I was gonna say you should like never in any game be looting all of area. I was getting mad at B for looting all of Big Work. That's a smaller monument. That's an easier one to learn. Looting all of area? No.
How much I was just actively fighting my own reflexes and just positioning impulses.
Solo squatting can be incredibly fun. It can also be hell on earth whenever you just keep getting fucking musket checked. Or maybe an implosion grenade. Maybe someone... It doesn't happen often that you just instantly die, as long as your movement's good. But sometimes you do just fucking die. And then you'll land back. Someone will come out of the blue, like they were just hiding under a fucking bush. And you'll die again.
Because...
Welcome to Lobby Simulator.
That make perfect sense if there's someone with just an SMG right behind me, able to, like, back me up.
Well, no. Because, again, you can sit back and snipe. But unless your aim is already really fucking good, you'd be better off pushing. Push up and fight. Because even though you might feel like you're getting a lot of support value, you'd be doing a lot better if you were in the fight, rather than just outside.
I honestly think my strongest suit in this game tends to be on like the sort of the pseudo support role. Like I love healing guns. Like
okay, support. I understand that. Healing barrel can be fucking fun as shit, but
medicing someone.
Snipering is not.
Down, blam blam, you're up.
Shit, it'd be easier to do that if you're in the fight.
I talk a lot.
That's not the problem. Typically, whenever I talk a lot, I go silent when things get really scary.
I'll end up stumbling over my own words and just meandering within my own point to the point where I'll start a sentence and just let it ride.
How horrible! You're telling me I have to watch his video and be entertained?
Terrible combination in conjunction with high velocity.
I had to watch the Catching Riot and fucking...
Which isn't to say...
Are you there?
It's impossible. But at the same time, like, a couple of points I'm where, like, ooh, if I just, like, shut the fuck up, I could have probably handled this fight better.
There are some times where that happens, sometimes where...
There's a performative element to it, you know? Like if I just stayed quiet the entire fucking video and just, for the sake of one extra kill, that's not fun.
Well, okay, it wouldn't be... Oh, no, it would be. It would be based off how how you sit back with the sniper. You maybe would have gotten one extra kill. But there's a lot of times when you get really into the thick of it and you need to hear people around you. And so if you were just screaming like an ape the whole time, maybe you wouldn't have heard that taser go off behind you back at area. And that taser was a false flag, but maybe you wouldn't have heard it. That said, what's that really do for you? Not much. You'll also get used to just hearing it past the yap, you know?
viewing.
You know, I'll be able to talk to my team, hear a million shots go off there, scar off factor.
I am directionally challenged. I've been to each this hot drop fucking thousands of times. I have been to 64 just more times than just I have seen the face of my own children, which isn't a feat because I don't have any children.
I was gonna say.
You know what I mean? But the point is, if I'm just like implosion grenaded, explosion grenaded, or just sent at a weird angle, I do not know where I am.
It happens.
If I spin around too quickly, somewhere where I'm familiar with, I do not know where I am. I need to perpetually check the map and just look around.
That's okay. There is an amount of that. A lot of that does just come with not looting all of fucking area. But there are sometimes where you do just check the map. Sometimes where you do just like I mean, that's why I push fights. I don't push monuments. I push fights.
As discussed earlier,
yeah, you're having fun.
This reference a tier list,
but the car fucking
really
sucks for you.
Much chatter beyond just like the minigun considered good, and like Beretta considered bad. I have just devised my own possibly really cursed internal ranking of just how guns, grenades, and blessings are in terms of effectiveness. So just I imagine every time I pick up a gun, I'm just performing some sort of act of sacrilege. Every time I ignore an AK, just like a TABG player just weeps in abject shame.
Oh, I do.
For just I, their holy warrior, have failed them in a divine way. Because like my favorite AR is by far the AUG, and
why didn't you
that's
use the
something
AUG?
for understanding that thing kind of just doesn't do any damage.
It can.
Just firing spitballs at the game.
It's difficult, but it's like a FAMAS with a little less DPS.
But it's one that I am very
and one that's accurate.
Very familiar with. I love the accuracy. I love how flat it fires. So just 9 times out of 10, I will have more luck with the AUG than any other AR. There's a hatred of weapon mastery as a blessing. Do not care for it.
Let me put it this way. I'd say any day AK is better than AUG. But if you have put in 800 hours using an AUG and you only have like 5 with an AK, that AK ain't doing shit. This is to say, if you still, at this point where you've used every rifle, you know, I would still prefer an AUG over an AK, you take the AUG over the AK. But watching your gameplay, I can say you would do pretty well with an AK. I can say you would not do pretty well with a car. You should stop grabbing sniper rifles because you're not hitting them. Does that mean you should literally never pick up a sniper? No, not really. Sometimes you do just want to use a sniper. That's fine. Sometimes you are actually hitting shots. Yeah, use a sniper. But like most games, that shit ain't doing anything for you. You know, sometimes I like to have fun when I play TABG. I like to not run double MG42. Crazy, I know. Sometimes I'll drop my M16 Thompson or my M16 VSS for something like, I don't fucking know, MP44 and fucking UMP, MP5K. Am I actually good with those guns? Not really at all. But I don't want to run VSS every fucking game.
Do not need it. I'm throwing it every time. Like, if I need recoil mitigation, I will get a compensator.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is a waste of a slot.
It is most times a waste of a fucking slot.
And there's probably just like a bunch of just like oh yeah, and like in terms of grenades, I'm aware the splinter grenade is a good grenade. I cannot tell you how many kills I've gone with it, but it is a
I'll put in a clip here of me mid-air splintering grenading a guy. And after you watch that, you'll maybe think, well, that's a fluke, because that is a fluke. I'll put in another one right here of me splinter grenading a guy from midair. And this is to say, splinter grenade is very good for indoors. It can kill people if they're like right on top of it in the in the open. Most times it's just like a regular grenade. You chuck it over a rock and you chuck it at someone who's sitting a little too still.
Low number. I cannot get that thing to ever hit any other grenade, even the fucking volley grenade. I will figure it out.
Well, okay, to be fair, you were using nothing other than stun grenades.
The vibes are off. thus, like, I'm not sure how much interfacing with this, like, tier list or just being like, oh, you should pick up this gun or use this gun will...
Again, just because there's a tier list doesn't mean that it's always accurate. For me, I'd say that, again, MP44 is worse than AK any fucking day. Some days, though, you are just hitting every shot with an MP44, and AK ain't winning that. Some days, I just don't want to run AK. Again. Now, just because I put fucking dummy grenade at dummy grenade could fucking... Just because I put regular grenade at C tier and implosion at S tier, does that mean that you should throw away a fucking grenade because, like, this is just so much better? No, it's a fucking grenade. Let me put it this way. There's a reason I stopped doing tier lists like every single gun in one tier list. Because M1911 would never win to AK. But out of actual pistols, M1911 is probably one of the best of them. If you're actually using it for damage, M1911 is probably one of the best. Probably maybe better than Tech 9. Maybe better than Tech 9. It's insanely fucking good. But this is to say, is there any game where a gun would beat someone with a good splinter grenade? Probably not. But that doesn't it doesn't mean you should, just because I put splinter grenade low, does that mean that you should ignore it?
Not in the sense,
or just because you put it low doesn't mean you should ignore and drop it.
Have this better.
It's a damn good grenade. It is a grenade.
Point number 6. I spend possibly far too much long in a point of interest at any given time, because I'm used to this landing in a place of squad and just yapping away with friends. We each have an area we like looting. We'll scour through it, gather some stuff, and then we'll do just a little trading minigame of like, oh, well, I have a Car 98, but you have rare jump. Care for a trade? Or we'll just talk about a day or whatever.
Let me put it this way. I love Dink and Indeed. They're cool motherfuckers. They are damn cool. They are fun to play with. Holy shit, is it boring that they go Area 64 super launch every single fucking game. But at least they have routes. They each have an exact fucking route. They know what they pick up, they know what they go for, and then they get out. And so to hear you say that we have our little quadrants and we do spend a lot of time, it's not like you had any teammates to talk to there. It's not like you landed a quadrant, and like you did land your quadrant. You're comfortable with it. I'd say fix it a little bit, but you're comfortable with it. Does that justify you staying there and looting all of area?
Half the game.
I don't know about you, but I have ADHD. I'd get bored shitless, so I'd fucking leave.
Until eventually one of us just goes, we should probably get moving. Yeah, we should probably go. So there's this.
Again, you should be the one.
That has led to
hey guys,
of me just
no one's fucking here.
Sense of urgency ever. So I will just happily spend the entire time looting Area 64 when
I had to watch.
I'm spending the time to gather like 80 extra normal ammo, some shotgun shells, and a bouncy grenade.
116 bandages?
Blessing that I pick up and then immediately discard. During that time, there's someone in industry, or in 64 to work, or just wherever, that's getting kills, that got their load.
A lot of times in that game, we didn't see that. We'd have seen them in the kill log if there were. To an extent, yes. You should also just get the fuck out anyways. Surely you get bored by minute 8 of looting Area 64.
that they needed
someday someone will respawn and land here, guys. And when he does, he won't have any ammo.
So by the time my ass shows up to the function with my fucking just this tricked out AK compensator laser sight red dot with a.
I wish you'd run that.
The person already on a 20 kill streak is not going to give a single shit. They are just going to run me down because they have like Epic the Hunt.
Let me put it this way. My first game of playing TABG after like coming back from a few months of not playing was ass. I think I recorded that. It was really shit. My second game, pretty alright. My third game, I'm already back to usual. Why is that? Well, that's because I'd gotten in many fucking fights. So many fucking fights. And so, for Mr. 20 kills in industry, part of it's that he has 20 kills worth of loot. Part of it means that if he has a hunt, he has 20 fucking kills, which caps out at 10. Part of it is that He has used his guns to kill 20 people already. He knows exactly how that gun is being handled, and he knows how he is handling it for that game. And so, you don't know that Kar98k isn't treating you well until you die with it because you've only fought like 4 people the whole fucking game.
And last point, I mentioned at the start of like the recording thing is that I'm not convinced that I'm actually a good player. I'm inclined to say no. What I am is just a very twitchy and pretty lucky player. And I refer to the lizard within as the fact that like 80% of my decisions, especially in combat, are just based on this sheer reflex. If I see movement, I'm flicking to it and shooting. Or like about to. Like if I see a grenade, I'll just immediately just turn to the other direction. If I think
you're telling me I'm doing Bee Eater Review 1 Part 2? I mean, I can see a bit of that. I mean, again, it's clear that there's skill there, but holy shit, are you just sitting back and doing nothing? Like, you can see it. We all spot the wobbler next to the rock. You haven't actually seen that yet. I forgot about that. No, you have. Maybe you have, because the OG Blunt Smoker is out right now. We all saw the wobbler next to the rock. But, like, you know, is it good to run away from the grenade every time? No. Is it good to, like, fucking laser focus on one guy? Not at all. And so part of this needs to be, like, hey, let's take a step back. How do I do this? Not... The question is never, do I do this? Like, 1 out of every 100 fights, do I just, like, say, you know what? I'm just not fighting these guys. I'm going to fight them at the very end of the game. Not because I'm trying to, like, let them live. It's because I know I'll just fucking die if I fight this. It's never that. You fight every fight because you want to fight every fight. The question instead becomes, how do I fight this to make this fight as easy on myself as possible, while not being a little bitch, but also making sure that I'm really flexing on a motherfucker.
And a lot of times,
reflexes are good. After 1,000 hours, you get a lot of fucking reflexes, and you know you'll learn really fucking quickly. Like, who was it? Was it Spin Down? No, Spin Down was playing pretty well. There were a few times where I watched someone play. I forgot who it was. And I'll feel like they know how a tryhard looks. They know how to fight like a tryhard. But they don't know how tryhards do X, Y, and Z. Like, they'll move around a lot, but not in a way that benefits them. They'll shoot a lot, and they'll jump around a lot, but not in a way that benefits them. They'll continually do this with their mouse whenever they loot, but not actually aiming at anything to loot it. Like, the first scene we saw him looting Shaq, you can see that's 1,000 hours of looting right there. Sometimes you watch a new player and they try to replicate that, and they don't. They can't, because they don't know what the hell they're looting. They don't know what they're picking up. You know, after 1,000 hours, I look at a few frames, and I know what, like, a few frames of a blessing, and I know what I picked up. I watched the Catching Ryan review, and on the second watch, I was like, how the fuck did I see that? But on the first time, I saw a few frames of light green, and I know instantly, that's a healing aura. You just missed a healing aura. That's a fucking healing aura. I see a few blue pixels way the fuck off over there. That's a person. They're not moving. They're likely looking at me. So we either shoot at them, or we get to cover. That's what 1,000 hours does for you. It's a lot. You can do a lot with it. But there's an amount of, I'll call it tempering, that needs to be done to that.
I think a lot of the time I just end up just like pigeonholing myself into just terrible decisions, as well as just a tunnel vision just based entirely off of vibes.
Yes.
And, the weird case, because like,
I killed a wasp.
If I work on that, that means slowing down my gameplay and decisions, which probably means I'm just going to get killed more often. So this is just more just like a fun commentary of just like how twitchy and often startled I am.
Listen, ADHD is a damn good thing to have for TABG. Pushing yourself into the middle of a squad is not.
Just the general critiques and assessments I can make of myself are probably like extensively covered and quite obvious already. So the only thing that really comes to mind is this. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I am notably worse at solos than I am squads, this unsurprisingly. And
like fucking getting
it
like
would be kind of
Gyoza,
fun
who
just to,
knows all
like,
the fucking
troll
technique, but
through
will
my
sit
clips,
back
'cause
and
I do take quite a
insist
lot
on
of clips
Garaning.
because this is a very fucking funny game. So my friend
Oh,
would
it is
just
fun.
end up just gathering a whole bunch of just weird recordings and like clips and funny things that happen, just throwing them just into this like a comedic sizzle reel.
It's important to remember you should always aim to still have fun with TABG. It's not fun to do nothing but try hard. It's fun to drop every gun and pick up a Beretta.
Otherwise, I don't believe I have any more thoughts to share at the moment, other than just I had a great time, and I hope that all of this serves as a just interesting analysis of just an OG TABG player and just how they've developed just independently, like an uncontacted tribe in the middle of a rainforest. Just
That's what we have the East Asian player base for. Funny enough, it's like watching East Asians play TABG. It's they have entirely different. Like I remember they were talking about wheelchair guns. I was like, that's probably got to be a mistranslation. No, they actually have. They were drawing memes of a wheelchair icon person, the wheelchair icon that you see on the parking lots with an MG42, because they call for that, I call them tryhard guns, or guns that you just couldn't lose with. They call it wheelchair because you have to, as they would put it, that you'd have to be disabled to lose with these. I call it super launching. You call it hyper launching. I call sometimes I'll refer to something as he's grinkyling, or he's doing X, Y, and Z, and people won't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But within my group and within people, they just won't. They'll understand innately. So it's always fun to hear people refer to the H as the H across different groups. People refer to crossbow checking and things like that. Rolling a dice. We all have like a kind of an idea of this, and it's fun to have like kind of intermingle these little islands. But yeah, I assume there's a lot that tryhards will be able to learn from this. I hope. I hope to God there's a lot you can fucking learn from this. Carnwennan, you God fucking
bewildered by the thought of modern technology and strategy.
Fucking
Otherwise,
FTLS.
I hope you have a wonderful day, whenever this may be, and I'll catch you later.
But yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good to watch. It was good to see this. Be more aggressive. Use aggressive guns. Push intelligently. Fucking be more aggressive. Part 2. Land well. Loot quicker. Be quicker. Put away your gun. Aim to get to fights from other fights and do it quickly. Don't stand still and loot. I don't know. There's a lot of shit. But thankfully, it's refreshing to watch gameplay and not have to talk about core concepts like you're gonna dodge, you're going to prone here, X, Y, and Z. It's, you know, in short, whenever I watch someone like Beater play, it's nice to see that he has all the reflexes built up, sort of thing, and so all the reviews do is he gets all the tech and all the strategies. That's all the extra. That's all these do. You know, I talk about what extra hours do for me. How much better am I than I was at 700 hours? Well, my aim's a little better. My movement's probably a little bit better. Everything's a little smoother. But most of it's that I know what to do in X, Y, and Z. I know how to use X, Y, and Z. Guns, grenades, tactics, all that. And this is to say, those things can be easily translated. Learning that, you know, you can saw it off to get out of a taser, that's a new thing for me. But I've always, you know, you use saw it off enough times, you realize, hold on, I can use this as a jump. Things like that. You hey guys, I found this cool new bug. I don't know how many people know of it, but I hit a launch pad twice and I go really fast. Guys, somehow I launched out of the bus and I'm moving Mach 10. How do I replicate that? Things like that. Oh, also no super launch. Anyway, was good having you. Was good. I'll try to have this out somewhat soon, and then I'll watch the Gears review. This has gone on. We're almost about to hit 3 hours of raw recording. That'll be fun to edit. I'll likely be editing this before the GK review. Maybe. Bye-bye, y'all. It was good. Bye-bye.